Hey guys, I hope you're all crispy and crunchy. It's Serial Matter here, and welcome to the 8th episode of DDLC Purist mod, the Natsuki route. Unfortunately, last episode came to a sudden halt as my PC decided to not record properly again. At some point, the audio file was just a bunch of scratching noises, and the video screen was stuck at the last frame you saw of the last video. So I couldn't use that footage, and I had to replay from the last save to this point, which I believe is where we ended last episode. So we're back, nothing happened, or let's pretend nothing happened, and get going. Okay, she asked me what I think that trust is. Yeah. Clear my throat and let's go. To me, trust is the ultimate symbol of confidence. It's the basis of friendship, romance, and human interactions in general. It's the symbol of our faith in someone. The symbol meaning that you believe they'll never hurt you. I don't believe you can have a perfect trust in someone. But trust doesn't have to be perfect either. It just needs to be good enough, and then you can be satisfied. Natsuki thinks over what I said. I probably messed up my explanation somewhere in there, but I think she got the point. I was thinking of something like that too, but it's a bit different for me. I need that perfect trust. I don't think I'll ever show my true self unless I have perfect trust in that person. I don't know, Natsuki. How do you get the perfect trust in the first place? What is perfect trust? I don't know, but I can't bring myself to agree with anything other than a perfect trust. Is there a reason why you think that? Maybe I'll tell you some other time. What you said about trust, I don't think it's totally wrong though. I'm gonna have to rethink some of this after all. If I take the first step, it might be a little easier. Natsuki reaches for the pillows separating us and throws them off the bed. Oh yeah, I forgot. Last time she built up some barriers so we had our own side of the bed. But now she got rid of it. A fun night awaits us. I'm sorry, I don't want to assume things. What are you doing? What's the big issue? It's not like we're doing anything dirty. Unless that's what you're insisting. So wait, do you tell me you wanna... You know what I want to say? Well, if that's the case, then you can go back to sleeping on the couch. Okay, well then, I'm sorry. I just misinterpreting things again. Honestly though, that barrier was getting annoying anyway. Like, you always snored into the pillows, which only made your snoring even louder. It sucked. There was a moment of silence as Natsuki reaches for what to say next. It was an empty text box. But yeah, you've been so nice to me. I might not trust you or anyone else completely, but I trust you enough. That's what you said was important, wasn't it? Trust being good enough. I wasn't really sure how to respond to this situation. Maybe so. One day I might tell you the full story, but I hope this is enough for now. It is, Natsuki. Thank you. We spent the majority of that day lying in bed. We weren't actually doing anything except thinking about everything leading up to this point. So, I guess it's the next morning, and next day of school, and next literature club meeting. Damn, that passed fast. Woohoo. Another breakfast, another day of school, another day at the literature club. As I just said. So, yeah. Damn, I'm good at interpreting things and misinterpreting things. Good at both. Everything... I'm not good at speaking, after all. Everything was normal up to the literature club. In fact. But it's what happened at the club that turned this into something entirely different. Natsuki and I walk in and everyone greets us as usual. We go to grab some manga, but as we do, Sayori walks up to us. You two are gonna start dating soon, right? Excuse me? Come on, it's obvious you two like each other. What? I never told Sayori about that part. You're not entirely wrong, but... But what? Live a little. Natsuki looks over at me, unsure what to do. Which is awfully inconvenient, seeing as I'm unsure what to do as well. I whispered to Natsuki. Sayori was probably going to listen in anyway, but there's not much I can do about that anymore. Let's discuss this in the hallway. Natsuki nods her head. As we try going out into the hallway, we hear Monika's voice. Where are you two going? I don't like jumping to conclusions, but from what we know about you two... Look, we're just... Stop making excuses and tell it like it is, Matty. We're going to have a private conversation, understand? Okay. We do have that. Everyone else nods their head as we make our way over to the hallway. Anyway, about us dating... I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but can you really date someone you don't fully trust? Natsuki stands there for a while. As she comes to a conclusion, she smiles and whispers back. But as long as our trust in each other is good enough, then it can work. That's what you said, isn't it? Besides, I'm tired of lying to myself. Well, it's now or never. I'm thinking at first that maybe this is too impulsive, but... No, I'm ready. Do it. Okay, Natsuki, I will Idiot? I'm not sure what you expected me to say. Not that, I'm talking about how we're still standing right outside the club room. Ah, I see. Let's head further down the hallway then. We move through the hallway and then stop, hoping it's the spot. This spot is good enough. So, are you going to say it or not? Of course. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. It only just now sunk in what I'm doing. I mean, I knew I was doing it, but I'm actually doing it. I remember when I first joined the literature club. I liked everyone there, but Natsuki stood out to me. Natsuki, you're a special person to me, seriously. Natsuki's cold, yeah, but she can be sweet sometimes too. It's not as if everyone has a perfect personality anyway. Plus, I think the way she acts is endearing, personally. I've liked her from day one, and I don't know if you were in the same boat, but you still have feelings for me nonetheless. Natsuki not only has similar interests as me, but she's broadened my horizons too. And if there's anyone I want to go through something new with, it's her. I'm not perfect, I'll admit. Not to mention this would be my first relationship, so I might not be perfect. Might not be perfect boyfriend material. Yeah, there we go. And we've been living together too. How awesome is that? It's a weird set of circumstances, sure, but at least we both got some happiness out of it. But that doesn't matter to me. My emotions are too strong for that to stop me. It wasn't pure happiness, of course. There were some uncomfortable, sad times as well. I can't imagine how bad Natsuki must have it for her trust in me to shatter like that so hard after we built up a good friendship. Other people might be convinced we're already dating, which is understandable as we do have feelings for each other. What a journey this has been. When I first joined the literature club, I didn't think anything even close to this would be happening, but here we are. So, why not make it official? I promise to make you the happiest girl alive. Natsuki, will you be my girlfriend? Please say yes. Please say yes. Natsuki responds immediately. Duh! Maybe not the right way to start that. Duh, of course! Jeez, you almost made that sound like a marriage proposal or something. Make our confession shorter next time. Oh, you gotta appreciate my effort at least. You know, I really thought it through very well. So you can give me that. You can give me that much credit, please. But I'll forgive you. I've liked you since you first came to the literature club, after all. I said, but that didn't come close to expressing the emotions I have right now. I'm so relieved, so satisfied, so happy. Natsuki, we both lean in. Our mouths keep getting closer and closer. Until... I knew it! Oh. What the heck? Oh my god, I thought you two merged for some reason. Hey, it's Sayori! We both turn around and see Sayori and Monica peeking out of the literature club doorway. Realizing that they've been caught, they rush back inside. Okay. Well, we're not dying anytime soon. There'll be another chance, I'm sure. Yeah. I feel like leaving the literature club early today, honestly. You? Yeah. I'll tell Monica that we need to leave the club early. I think she'll understand. Well, I'm sure the club will tease us plenty tomorrow. I'm about ready to go home. Oh yeah, they will probably annoy the out of you. Man, today's been weird, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And another flashback. Happy birthday, Natsuki. I know it's been a tough year, but here's hoping the next will be better. Is something wrong? I don't want to talk about this. Not on my birthday. I think you already know what I'm talking about. Though, Dad. Okay. What is it? I'm interested. Good morning. I'm sorry, thank you, alarm clock. That means I'm in a relationship then, right? I'm still processing it. Not only that I have a girlfriend, but the fact that my girlfriend is Natsuki. It's bizarre for me to even think about it. While it does feel a bit odd, it's great that... Come on, get up already! Wait, what was going on? Natsuki, what time is it? It's muffin time. It's muffin time. Why do you use that alarm clock anyway? It's not like you wake up to it much. Like I said, get up. It's almost time for school and I've already made your breakfast. Alright, thanks Natsuki. Is it scrambled eggs? I go into the kitchen and see not just scrambled eggs, of course, but a few pieces of bacon as well. Oh, eggs and bacon. Since I'm your girlfriend now, I thought the meals I make for you should be a little less crappy. Yeah, you added bacon, that's a good point. Really? That's rather nice of you, actually. I can be nice sometimes, jeez. Did you hear that? Jeez. You could at least thank me or something. Sorry, thank you, Natsuki. That's better. Let's eat then. We each eat our breakfast while sitting together, I'd like to mention, and head off to school soon after that. Ooh. As we walk into the literature club, once we're done with our classes, we're immediately met by Sayori. So what? I should stop singing songs. You two are dating, aren't you? You have to be at this point. I was going to text you, but I had the feeling you weren't going to spill the beans that easily. I don't get why it's such a big deal to you, though. Did you make a bet or something? Because I've been cheering you two on, of course. Natsuki rolls her eyes. Yeah, we're dating. I expect Natsuki to follow up with something rude, but... So what? I'm proud of it. For sure, I didn't mean that as a bad thing. I know, but I don't see it as a big deal. I guess the fact that Matty actually got a girlfriend is surprising, though. Well, since you're the girlfriend, you should be lucky, though. Well, she's not wrong. Well, you're not wrong. Wow, even Sayori agrees. Now, only Monica needs to just join in and say that as well. I just think it's super cool, so congrats to you, too. Thanks, Sayori. I'm happy about it, too. You better be considering I'm not willing to be just anyone's girlfriend, you know? Sayori laughs as Natsuki and I walk further into the club room. That reminds me about the whole relationship thing, Natsuki. What exactly are we supposed to do? I'm not exactly romantic if that's what you're thinking. Me neither, and I'd probably end up embarrassing myself if I tried to be romantic. guess this won't be as easy as I thought.
Not necessarily.
Monica walks over from her desk. Wouldn't it work better if one of us were more romantic though?
Sometimes unconventional relationships are the ones that work best.
Not everyone has to follow the standard expectation of a relationship. I think what's most important is that you're both happy. That's all that matters, isn't it? At least that's how I like to think about it. I almost feel like there's something deeper to that statement, but it doesn't really matter either.
Well, anyway, I wish you two the best of luck. I think you two make a cute couple, personally. For the last time, I'm not cute!
Well, we're a cute couple, so that doesn't only mean you're cute. I'm cute as well. Yeah, I'm in. What does that mean I am? Wait, what does that mean I am?
You're funny sometimes, I guess.
I feel like those two things aren't quite the same. Anyway, I'll go get some manga, Natsuki.
We're back into the reading screen.
Oh, wait a second. Some episodes ago, we actually started our own manga. And they haven't mentioned it for like 2 hours of gameplay now. Or gameplay, of content, whatever. Of plot. So, what happened to that? What happened to the Doki Doki Literature Club manga? What happened to it? We read manga again that day, but this time it felt a lot different. It felt more personal. I noticed that we laughed and smiled a lot more than usual. Can a simple label actually change things that much? Would it have been like this if we got into a relationship earlier too? Similar to what Monica said though, that doesn't matter much. What matters is us being happy. I promised I'd make Natsuki happy, and that thought makes me happy too. I could try being more romantic, however. I mean, what could go wrong? So, what are you thinking of? Candlelight dinner? Or alarm clock? Finally, a day where I wake up before Natsuki. Partially because I set my alarm clock 30 minutes earlier than normal, but regardless. Hey Natsuki, are you going to get up? Natsuki turns over.
Huh? What are you waking me up for?
It's morning, isn't it? And usually wake me up, so I thought I'd do the opposite for a change.
It's too early for me to get up, dummy. I only wake up because you oversleep.
Uh-oh. I think I might have made a mistake. Probably. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I won't do it again. Natsuki smiles before turning over again.
I think it's nice though.
Huh?
That you care about me. You might mess up on a gigantic scale a lot, but it's nice to be cared for by someone. It's the thought that counts, or something like that. I don't know. Next time, you should think first, I guess. I'm going back to sleep now. And she's gone. Since I don't feel like getting up after that, I lay back down as well. 2 minutes later, though, I hear the sound of blankets rustling. Phew!
Or whew!
Now I'm ready to get up.
After 2 minutes?
I plan on getting up at this time, yeah?
Well, wow. Could it be any more of a pedant? Yeah. I mean, that's not something for me to necessarily complain about, so I'm not sure why I brought it up. By the way, I've got something to ask.
Yeah?
This might sound a little stupid, but do you think I could make breakfast today?
I won't turn down more time to rest, but why do you want to make breakfast?
Well, you've been making breakfast for over a month now, haven't you? I think it's only fair that I give you a break sometimes.
Go ahead.
I hope your cooking doesn't suck though.
Although, if you made it for me, then I'd eat it anyway, but still.
I think it's cool how much of an effort you've been making to be kinder to me, you know?
What? It's not something I'm intentionally trying to do. It just happens. I wish I knew beforehand you'd embarrass me like this once we started dating.
But wait, does that mean I have to make breakfast? Like, actually make breakfast? Crap. I usually tend to eat processed food, so I don't know much about homemade cooking. Just make some cereal. It's good. You can impress her with that. And you can fail. I head off to the kitchen and think about what I want to make. Natsuki's like sweet stuff, right? But this is breakfast, so it's gotta be something breakfast themed. Cereal? Maybe? How many breakfast foods do I know to cook anyway? Not many, I think. I could try something new, but that could also end up being a disaster. No, I'm not gonna say it again, but cereals! Oh. I need to think about what I should cook. A simple dish would be the safe way to go, but making something bigger might be more interesting. Yeah, I agree. It would be more interesting, but the question is, do we have school today, and do we have a time limit? Because if you do something that takes a lot of effort, you might be late to school, but I'd like to see trying. Natsuki's a special person, so she deserves a special meal. This might take a while, but I'm sure it will be worth it. For the eggs, that'd be 1, 2. Matty? Then the oatmeal. Matty! Huh? I turn to Natsuki, who is still waiting for me to be done. Are you sure you know how to cook a meal this big? Like, are you actually sure? I'm not convinced you're sure. What makes you say that? Granted, it's been nearly 30 minutes now, but that's part of the process. I just hope it tastes good if we're going to be late for school for this. Oh crap, we are probably going to be late for school. Yeah, I thought about that. But I made you do it anyway, so deal with it. Well, with how far I'm into making this, we'll probably only be about 5 minutes late. That's not bad, in my opinion. Just run to school. You'll be right on time. Like I said, this food better be worth it. Oh, it will be. A few short moments pass and the food is done. It's a giant meal consisting of scrambled eggs, bacon, oatmeal, pancakes covered with syrup, French toast, and water. There wasn't a carton of orange juice, so I had to cleverly improvise. Wow, how clever. As I bring the meal to Natsuki, she's surprised by how large it is. Yeesh! Shouldn't do such noises. I knew it was going to be big, but not this big. Well, you could gain some weight, to be fair. I mean, I know for a reason that you're malnourished, or you were at least. Natsuki is slightly hesitant to try my food, which is fair since the food could look a bit more appetizing and my planting skills aren't exactly fantastic either. Despite that, she takes a bite of the scrambled eggs. A blank expression rests on her face as she quietly mutters something to herself. So far, so good. She tries tasting the French toast next, but before she can try to swallow, she gags and scrambles to drink some water. I don't think this is supposed to be happening. Matty, you idiot! Natsuki tries speaking, but her throat is incredibly dry and she keeps coughing. Come on, I'm not great at cooking, yeah, but it couldn't have been that bad. Natsuki paces over to the cooking counter and brings something back. What's this? She puts down the container she's holding. Is it chili powder? That's my sugar shaker. No, it's a salt shaker! Her reactions make a lot more sense now. I could have sworn I picked the sugar shaker, not the salt one. Natsuki drinks some more water. The two containers look different too. Even I don't get how you could have mixed them up. Natsuki sighs and sits down, her elbow resting on the table as she leaves her hand on her forehead. She seems to have come to some kind of realization, I'm guessing. You cared too much. Sure, you only just woke up, but the main thing is that you were so caught up in making this huge meal for me that you didn't even check what ingredients you were using. What did I do to deserve someone this nice? I'm really sorry, Natsuki. I should have made a simpler meal instead. So it's my fault, I guess. I made that choice. Hey, you still made a lot of food for me. I should at least try eating the other parts of it. Ignoring the French toast thing, my cooking skill isn't that good. I don't think you need to eat the rest of it. In that case, we can share it. Here, you can have the French toast. I said I was sorry, Natsuki. I'm joking, but come on. You have to eat it too, don't you? I guess so. Are you going as well? Actually, this tastes terrible. Let's eat some cereal instead. Yeah, my man is back. I love you.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought either. Too. I grabbed 2 bowls and a box of cereal for Natsuki and I, as we're on our way to forgetting I ever cooked any of that. And it's a kitchen. That's cool. As we ate, I sneaked a question into the middle of it. Since we're boyfriend and girlfriend now, we should start going on actual dates now, right? Natsuki spits out her food all over me. Wow, how nice.
Wait, what? Actually, that wouldn't be any different from what we've done before. Go on.
I was thinking we could have a picnic. Your thoughts?
That doesn't sound too bad.
You have to help me make the food dough. The food dough. What are we gonna make? Bread? Out of dough? And I'm sorry I pushed my microphone.
I'll let you be lazy more than the average person does, but even I have my limits.
Got it. Since it's a weekend... Wait, since it's weekend? How about we make the food tomorrow and leave that day? Wait, didn't you say you have school today? But it's the weekend. I don't get it.
You should have enough ingredients, so we might as well. No backing out either. You promised.
I didn't promise anything, but I get the gist anyway. Yeah, finally the weekend. Guess it's time to start cooking then. Where's Natsuki though? Did she already start making food? I head to the kitchen and, as I previously guessed, there was a whole row of foods. Wow, I thought your specialty was baking, Natsuki.
It is. Which is why all the food I've made so far today is stuff that you bake.
I take a closer look and see several different flavors of cupcakes. Ah, you're right. I'm the one who has to make the non-baking stuff then.
Yep.
Okay, I'll list off the foods I know how to make. I can make scrambled eggs, peanut butter, and jelly sandwiches. That's it. Well, I can technically make more than that, but you know how that went earlier.
What the heck? Then, what's with all these ingredients?
That's a pretty good question, actually. What's it gonna be then? Scrambled eggs or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Sandwiches, I guess.
These will be the best sandwiches you've tasted, trust me. Natsuki smiles. She's tired but genuinely happy.
I'll wait for you to prove it to me then.
I'ma prove it to you. And so I went to make the best sandwiches ever. Actually, that's a bit of exaggeration. I'd like to think they were good though, but I wouldn't be able to find out until we actually leave for the picnic.
Yeah, now we're about to leave. Is everything ready?
It should be.
Good. Let's get going already.
What, are you looking forward to this or something? Natsuki's face quietly shifts to a nervous expression.
No, maybe a little. Gosh, you do this on purpose, don't you?
Guess you've got me all figured out, huh?
You shouldn't tease girls unless you really like them. You know that?
Well, guess what? I do like you, like a lot. Like, it's not like we're dating and you're living with me or something. We're dating. Oh, yeah. Natsuki looks like she's about to throw out another, but can't bring herself to make that excuse.
Fine, I'll give you that, but I'll win next time.
Next time? Win what?
And when I do, you'll play.
You'll pay.
You'll owe me a hug or something. I'm still working out the details.
Sure thing, Natsuki. But for now, it was time for the picnic. A picnic where the only foods were sandwiches and cupcakes, but it wasn't the food that mattered. It was about spending time with my girlfriend, Natsuki. Ooh, is it a new background or artwork or whatever? No, instead we get another flashback. I didn't expect that. I didn't look forward to it either. Hey, I wanted to talk.
Oh, there's plenty to talk about. Here, I'll let you start.
Look, I know that things have been a little bit rough between us, but I promise you I'm trying. It's just so hard.
That doesn't change anything. You still have a daughter to take care of.
I know, I'm trying.
Whatever you say, Dad.
So, yeah. That's probably about her, yeah, about how he nourishes her. That was a word, yeah. So, where are we even going to anyway? Natsuki and I walk out of my house and head towards somewhere, I think.
I thought you had that planned out already. You know, since you came up with this idea and all.
Whoops. I think there is a park nearby we could sit down at.
I'll let you lead the way then. You better not get lost.
Yeah, I know.
And here we are at the park.
Ooh. Listen to that jams. Oh, yeah. These got me going. Kind of remind me of the... What is the city called? Of Pokemon, Sinnoh region. The... Jubilee City, was it? Yeah. But if you have played Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, you know what I'm talking about. We wander around for a bit. I was heading in the correct direction, I swear, until we stumble upon a grassy park. The weather conditions are perfect for a picnic, luckily. Should be here then.
Works for me.
Natsuki sets down the blanket she's carrying, and I put down the baskets of food I'm holding. We both sit down as we get ready to eat. I pull out one of Natsuki's cupcakes from the basket and take a bite. It's soft, moist, and delicious, all at the same time. Dang, this has to be some of your best work yet.
Well, considering this is... What?
What?
The second cupcake of mine you've ever had?
Look, I'd put this on my list of top 2 cupcakes you've made. It's a compliment. Natsuki smiles and quietly laughs.
Thanks, Matty.
Natsuki takes one of the sandwiches I made and has a bite.
It's better than your breakfast cooking, I'll say that much.
Thanks, that was I was going for.
Yeah, I'll
go with that. We didn't spend much time eating, meaning we weren't left with much to do afterwards. So we decided to lay down next to each other on the blanket. And go watch the clouds. Maybe I can take another shot at being romantic. This sky certainly is blue. Oh wow. The level of creativity that went into this statement is just enormous. Actually, I'll hold off on that for now.
It sure is, Matty. I'm glad you noticed.
Cut me some slack. I'm trying to think of something to talk about. Natsuki turns her head and looks into my eyes.
I don't think you have to force yourself to find something to talk about. Just being together is pretty nice.
You're not wrong. Yeah. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah?
What?
Sorry if this is a sensitive topic, but what do you think your future is gonna be like? Do you have a dream job or something? Natsuki ponders for a little bit.
I've had ideas for what I'd like to do, but I haven't actually decided. There's so much I've been having to focus on these days. That's not something I can think about right now.
Seemingly wanting to change the subject, Natsuki asked me the same thing.
What about you? What's your dream job? You can't be a NEET forever.
I wish I could. Huh? My dream job? I love anime to death, so maybe with enough practice I could one day become the ultimate animator or something at some point. Hey, that sounds cool. No, that's wrong. No, that's not wrong. That's right. I'd be lying if I said I ever seriously thought about my future. It wouldn't turn out to be even a rookie animator. Well, you can practice and you will get better, so don't just drop it because you think you're not good at it by now. Honestly, I've got nothing. It sucks for you. Natsuki sighs.
I'm gonna have to help you get a job at some point, aren't I?
Well, I'll take all the help I can get.
Ha, that's what I thought.
I don't know why we're focusing on that though.
You have to learn to just shut up and enjoy your surroundings sometimes, Matty.
Yeah, that's true. I'll admit I'm not great at relaxing.
I know how you feel though. I feel like I've been carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders lately.
I can make it easier for you.
I move closer to Natsuki and slowly put my arms around her, which eventually turns into a hug. She looks surprised but glad nonetheless. Yeah, but you can't hug me forever.
I can hug you for now though. I'm sure I'll owe you one later anyway, like you said before.
Fine. I still don't get why you keep being so nice to me though. It's not like I've been nice back.
Oh, well, you've been making breakfast. You've been making me laugh, so I guess you have been nice to me. I think you've acted a lot softer lately, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I doubt I've rubbed off on you or anything, but it's cool to see.
You say weird stuff sometimes.
What, you only just noticed?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It could be one of the reasons why I'm attracted to you. Or maybe not. You get my point.
We stayed in that position for nearly an hour. Normally that seems like something that would never happen, but on this day, this peaceful, things sorta came together like that. I wish I saw a cutscene like an artwork with me and Natsuki, both in our arms. We should probably go home now. Natsuki hugs me tighter.
Do we have to?
I wish I could stay, but like you said, nothing can last forever. We've got homework to do, so...
Fine.
Disappointed, Natsuki gets up as we start to gather up our stuff. We walk back home immediately after. As we're back in my living room, we sit down on the couch next to each other. Well, that happened. I grab a leftover cupcake. I'm relaxed, but Natsuki seems to have something on her mind. Everything okay, Natsuki? I take a bite and wait for her response.
I've been thinking and...
Natsuki pauses for nearly a full minute.
I trust you enough to tell you, but this isn't something I want you to be involved in.
With? What are you talking about, though?
Like I said, I don't want you involved. Don't worry about me. I've already accepted what's going on.
I'd like to help her, but how? She clearly doesn't want me to have anything to do with this. If you say so. Natsuki gets up.
I'm going to watch some anime.
If you need me, just ask. Natsuki walks off with a worried look on her face. It pains me to watch this happen, but in times like these, I need to stay true to myself. As cliche as it sounds, patience is a virtue. Virtue. What even is that? And patience has gotten me this far. It's how I managed to get into a relationship with Natsuki in the first place. I think everything will work out in the end. As long as I wait and prepare for whatever might come next, I'll succeed. Okay, then. Natsuki? I wake up before my alarm clock goes off, surprisingly, and see Natsuki nowhere in the room. I didn't hear anything last night, so something bad could have happened, right? I can't let my mind get the better of me for now. I slowly yet confidently walk into the living room. There you are! Oh, I see Natsuki sitting on the couch with a blanket wrapped around her. I sit next to her. What happened? Natsuki looks like she wants to say something, but can't manage to do so.
It was just a nightmare.
That's it? Gotta be a pretty bad dream for you to be out here.
When a nightmare happens in the room you sleep in, you wouldn't want to stay in that room, would you?
Oh, now I'm curious.
Plus, I didn't want you to wake up.
You can wake me up anytime, Natsuki. I'm here for you.
Yeah, but it's something I don't want you to have to deal with. This isn't your fight.
I'm guessing you're not going to tell me what's going on then. I don't mean that to guilt trip you, but you need to think about what's best for you.
I know, Matty. Maybe someday I'll tell you.
It's okay, Natsuki. I give Natsuki a hug as she closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. Now, how about some breakfast? Okay. So, see, she... Okay. I'll read that flashback. And then I think I'll end the episode. I can't stand having these things continue like this. I want the old you back. So, what did I do wrong, Dad? What did I do that's causing me to be treated like this? What did I do to make you neglect me like this? Sometimes that's how things go. There's no real reason for it, at least any that's intentional. Sometimes it just happens. Not that I want to anyway. But why? As I said, there's not necessarily a reason. You have to learn to accept that. No, there has to be a reason. What happened to you? I want things to get better. I want to see you back to normal. Is that ever going to happen? I don't know, Natsuki. I'm trying my best. So there's clearly something wrong with her dad. Yeah. So that was that. That was this episode. That was our first day. No, it wasn't our first date. But we are officially a couple now. Like, I mean, I can't add anything to that to make it better. It's just perfect. But yeah, I should stop playing with cables. It's annoying. Oh my god. So yeah, we are together now. Things are getting better. Natsuki feels at least a bit better, except from that last scene there. So I think she's on the mend, so to say, from whatever has been on her mind the entire time. She might open up in the next few days of the game. But we'll see about that. And yeah, that's this episode for now. I hope you liked it. And I'll see you all in the next one. But hey, it's getting better. Jesus! I said stop playing with cables.